Okay, good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to continue the talk on the series, nutrient needed by our body. In fact, to be specific, the talk today is focusing on the nutrient needed by our eyes. Eye disease might not cause a person's life, like cancer, but it will seriously affect the quality of life. Imagine a person cannot able to see the beautiful scenery, or the beautiful lady or the handsome guy, okay, around you. That's quite sad, right? And for worst scenario, it also impacted a person to perform his or her daily routines due to this visual impairment. So I will start with what are the common eye degenerative diseases. What causes eye degenerative diseases? For example, UV, blue ray, aging, free radical, etc. And what is Yonkian eye supplement from Songho, and how the supplement can prevent us from the eye degenerative diseases I mentioned. Okay, so Yonkian Eyeplus is an ideal food supplement with nutrients and powerful antioxidant needed for eye protection and also preventing the degeneration of visual function. Let me elaborate. Okay, disclaimer. So I think this is important as our our so-called this webinar will be shared in YouTube. So we have to put the disclaimer in proper. All the information contained in the slide are intended for general health information and educational purpose only, and are not intended to be used as a substitute for professional medical advice, treatment, or care. Okay, let me show you some of this scenario. Are you one of them? So, are you the person like to watch TV, Korean drama in your tablets or mobile phones? Or are you constant exposure to the sunlight where you need to work outside under the sun? Are you a smoker, a drinker? I think just now Jim mentioned about smoker. Actually, not so good for lung, not good for colon, and actually not good for eyes as well because you generate a lot of free radical. Are you a PC lover, or due to your job nature, you really have to stare on the computer screen for long term? So, and this might be a risk for eye degenerative diseases. Do you have this symptom? Okay, for example, severe or sudden eye pain. Suddenly your eye feel very pained, and reoccurrent pain around the eyes, not the eyeball area, and you have start to have some blur and double vision. And this is very interesting. Some people are seeing flashes, uh, like lightning, or sudden bright floating spots on your vision. These also signs of the eye disease. And somebody seeing rainbows or halos around the lights. I might show you what's an example of this. And you're seeing floating mosquito or spider webs. Okay, we call floater, and I'll explain to you later. Seeing a curtain coming down over one eye, I think this is very serious. This can be glaucoma. I will explain later. So if you start to seeing these symptoms, please, you might need to consult professional to see whether this symptom is because caused by some of the eye diseases. So what are the common eye degenerative diseases? Number one, presbyopia, or we call 老花. So this one is I mentioned today is all the eye degenerative diseases. I admit all the so-called those eye disease it was born or at young. So I only want to mention those degenerative diseases. First one is 老花. Okay, I think I would say for those age 40 and above, this will come with it. It's a part of the aging. So where it will the day when you start to realize that you cannot see the wording in your iPhone, in your smartphone, or in newspaper, you have to move them far away. Congratulations, 老花 is coming. Okay, blur vision at normal reading distance. Okay, or you have a strained eye or headache after reading or doing close-up work. So the reason is because your flexible lens in your eyes are not flexible now, and the light supposed to be focused on this focusing point, but now you actually focus at the back of the eyeball. So this is a 老花, okay? And causes is really thickening and lost flexibility of the crystalline lens. We have a lens that to focus our images or light to this focus point, and it's purely due to aging process. Number two, also due to aging, we call cataract, 白内障. Okay, this one is quite common as well. Cloudy, blur or dim vision, and especially at night, you seem that not able to see things clearly, and you need brighter light for you to do reading and other activity. So if you don't know what I try to tell you, you look at these two images. With a perfect eye, you should be able to see this image very clearly. If you can see at the blur vision, high chance this might be due to cataract. Okay, so it's actually oxidative changing in crystal lens. Okay, and you're losing its focusing ability, and this is an aging process due to UV ray and sunlight. So cataract, you can go for LASIK to remove the affected part, or you change to another lens. Okay, the third one I'm going to mention is a bit more serious. We call a retina detachment. This is a problem where retina is the place actually that will receive all the light and do the reflection. And just imagine this one is a screen. Due to certain process, certain root cause, this layer might start to so-called pull away from layer of the blood vessel. Just imagine this is your ceiling of the house, and the ceiling is dropping down. Okay, so how you know that a person can have this sudden appearance of many floaters? Floater is like I always call mosquito in the eyes. I don't know what you all try to understand what is floater. I always explain. You just look at one on the wall, on a white wall, the wall with white color. You can see some black dots, flying here and there. That's floater. I'll explain to you on the subsequent slide. And flashes, lighting. There's also signs of retina detachment. A curtain light shadow over your vision field. Okay, as I mentioned, this is due to the posterior visual detachment. Remember, this layer, retina, detached out from the layer, and it's due to aging process, free radical damage, UV blue ray, and maybe a person have a very extreme myopia that close to 1000 degree of the 近视, so you need to do something on it. Let me share with you. I knew one of the financial agents many years back, and got one time when I tried to contact him, then he told me he got retina detachment and it's very bad. And because this retina detachment, end of the day, okay, eye floater. Let me explain. Eye floater is actually we have this thing called visual, a jelly-like material inside our eyes. Okay, the eyeball inside here, the jelly-like material. So it's actually sometimes when you age, it become more liquid. Remember, a jelly now turn into watery. And this turning into watery, there's some microscopic collagen fiber that will be float here and there. So in your vision, you start to see some black dot floating here and there. So this is actually called floater. And sometimes due to trauma, there's a bleed in your eyeball, and when this bleed floating on this eyeball, on the visual, it become like a spider web flowing. Actually, sometimes you can look carefully. on the white background of the wall, you might see one or two, so it's perfectly okay. But this is what we're calling eye flutter. And as I mentioned, bleeding, torn retina, inflammation, okay, and also changes in the visual due to aging, that actually causes this eye flutter. One or two, you don't need to be so worried about it. But if you suddenly one day you wake up, you see so many mosquitoes, so many spider web in your eyes, please go for eye doctor. That is a sign of retinal detachment. Okay, another one, also very serious eye disease, what we call AMD. AMD is age-related macular degeneration. Okay, and this one is the major cause of blindness cause blind in the elderly. Okay, it causes visual distortion such as straight line, seeing band, reduced central vision. For example, you look at the picture here. Left hand side picture is very clear, the man with the horse. And a person who have this AMD, when they affected the central vision, we can see, hey, how come today you can see a black patch on the center? So this is actually AMD, but this affect mainly elderly. Okay, the need for brighter light when reading or doing close work. The causes is actually there is a dot in our eye called macula. This is where to receive the lights. It's a light sensitive cell to receive the light, and due to aging, it start to break down, and also maybe due to high free radical damage. And this risk is higher if the level of lutein and zeaxanthin in our diet is low. What is lutein and zeaxanthin? I will share with you later. And if in your diet you eat less of this lutein and zeaxanthin, and you are constantly exposed to blue ray. Blue ray, for information, is actually the light, our phone, our computer, they actually generate blue ray. UV is from the sun, they straightforward. Okay, dry eye, that's another eye problem. Our eye got this thing called tear gland on the upper part of the eyes, and this eye tear gland is constantly produce fluid that actually will wipe across the surface of your eye, that actually moisture your eyeball. And when you bring one time bring your eye, actually this tear fluid will actually wipe your eyeball, and this excessive fluid rain will through the tear duct into your nose. So that's how a normal process work. However, if this part of the process not working, the tear fluid was not able to produce, then there's nothing to moisture your eye. Then the person will start to have a very stinging, mangling or scratchy sensation in your eye, very dry. And when this dry eye happen, a person is very sensitive to light and eye redness. And as I mentioned just now, the cause is lack of balance in your tear flow system, and it can be due to aging process, and it can be due to drug. People who eat this drug called antihistamine. Antihistamine is for people who actually allergy condition, for example, sinus problem, doctor might prescribe antihistamines. And even there's a disease called Sjögren's syndrome. This one is an autoimmune disease where they attack the tear gland. I have a customer in Singapore had Sjögren's syndrome, but after he consumed my Lingzi for a while, I think he had very big improvement. So this disease, autoimmune disease, will also cause dry eye. Number 7 is kind of common, but it's also that causes blindness, and that is irreversible. We call glaucoma, 青光眼. This lead to blindness. Symptoms include swell and pain. It actually due to build up the pressure in your eyeball. Actually, there's some fluid in this eyeball. Actually, it can drain out from this particular trabecular meshwork. For people who have glaucoma, actually this part block, so the fluid cannot come out. Then your causes pressure build up, and this build-up pressure end of the day will actually damage the optical nerve where they receive the signal from the lens. So this is how the glaucoma happens. Okay, and the causes are high fluid pressure inside your eye, and this is quite at a high risk for the people who are 60 years old and above. So glaucoma is also quite common. Okay, so let me do a summary for you on all these eye diseases. Okay, and our eye is constantly actually subject to attack or shine by UV ray and blue ray. UV is from sun, blue ray is actually from the light. Okay, I mean, of course, you can wear a glasses like what I'm wearing now. Actually, these glasses have the effect of protecting UV ray, and my pair of glasses were made 2 years ago have also ability to protect me from UV and blue together. Okay, that's good. Okay, and this one is protecting us, and eyeball also subject to free radical damage and aging. So these are two main problem. One is external ray damage, UV and blue ray. One is build of free radical because of trauma or because of even the smoking. Okay, and of course aging is one of the process. So I do a summarize of what we are talking about just now. 老花, okay, due to aging process. Cataract also aging process and UV ray from sunlight. Retina detachment, aging process, free radical damage due to UV and blue ray. Okay, and for those with high degree of myopia have to be taken note. Floater also due to aging, trauma or lack of nutrients. Eye need some nutrients. Macular problem we call AMD also due to aging and also free radical damage. Glaucoma, aging have the highest risk. Dry eye, also aging process, of course due to drug and diseases. So I want to let you understand our common eye problem due to three big category. One is all the ray, UV and blue, and free radical build out for some reason, and also aging. So this is a three main problem causes all this group of degenerative diseases. So how can we maintain healthy eyes? Prevention is better than cure. Okay, take care of your eyes, regular checkup. If you feel not so comfortable with your vision or eye, go for a regular checkup. Consume red, yellow, orange, purple color vegetable and fruits. That is very good. We call Ten Long Jiao, those kind of the we call like what you call it is a multiple color of vegetable. Okay, so this is very good, and carrots also very good, and as long as you see multiple color, that's good for your eye. And take appropriate eye care nutrients. So that's what I want to talk about it. Lutein and zeaxanthin. Lutein and zeaxanthin is a special class of antioxidant. Lutein actually is derivative of carotenoid. Carotenoid is actually, you can see, is from this carrot. And according to the research, if we can supplement 30 mg of lutein every day, you can increase the level of lutein and zeaxanthin in the serum, especially in the macular area. So this can protect you from disease like AMD. So, and as I mentioned just now, lutein is rich in yellow green vegetable, and it can absorb the blue ray from the sunlight. It acts like natural sunglasses. So what I try to say is this lutein actually act as a natural sunglasses. Although we wear glasses is good, but even I wear this pair of glasses, it can prevent the ray from directly. But what happens? It comes from top and bottom. So lutein, it acts as a natural sunglasses. It protects your macular area in your eyes. So that is so good about lutein. Okay, let me introduce our product, Kien Eyeplus. Okay, remember the three big problem of our eye diseases. It's actually lack of nutrient due to aging, a lot of free radical, okay, and also protection. So actually Kien Eyeplus product work on these three areas. Prevent a person eye from UV and blue ray, prevent damaging of eye due to free radical because it contains all the powerful antioxidants. Third, aging process, you need eye nutrients, and the nutrient needed in the eye is quite special. It's slightly different for those nutrients needed by other part of the body, because our eye have all the capillary, all the small blood vessel, so they need special type of nutrients. So a Kien Eyeplus was designed to counteract the three main core problem that causes eye disease I mentioned just now. Okay. Function and benefit of Kien Eyeplus. Number one, it contains carotenoid to filter UV and blue ray. Remember, these two rays is the one causes a lot of eye problem. Lutein and zeaxanthin is actually extracted from the flora, one kind of a flower. And we work together with this very famous US company called Kien, so to get this very good product, lutein. So actually this is the one that I mentioned just now, can protect, act as a natural sun shield to your macular area to filter out the harmful light. Number two function of Kien Eyeplus is a strong antioxidant to evade free radical damage. Remember the summary I give to you of the eye disease problem? Actually, a lot of them are caused by free radical. Free radical can be due to trauma or can due to part of a metabolic of the cell in the body. So Kien Eyeplus contain astaxanthin. It's 1,000 times more powerful than vitamin E as an antioxidant. It contains blackcurrant extract, which is also rich in anthocyanin. It's a very powerful antioxidant. Lutein and zeaxanthin also an antioxidant. So this antioxidant can remove the free radical damage by eye, which is very important. Number three, function and benefits. As I mentioned just now, nutrient needed by eye is very special, not the other nutrient that needed by other part of body. So this is the product actually most of Chinese are taking, wolfberry, 枸杞子. This wolfberry is actually besides nourish kidney, moisten lung. Actually, it's very famous for improved vision, according to Shen Long Ben Cao Jing. I think a lot of people are eating wolfberry, I mean Chinese for care of eye. I think this is very important. Why? Because they are rich in zeaxanthin, vitamin B1 and B2. Bilberry extract rich in anthocyanins. Okay, promote the function of retina, improve vision and night brightness as well. Blackcurrant extract, okay, contain anthocyanins. Okay, this one actually can improve vision at night, improve blood flow and nutrient delivered to the eye area. Let me emphasize, because our eyes contain all the very fine blood vessel or capillary, so we need a very special nutrients. And there's other part of body actually have all these small capillary, including our end part of the finger and even toe or even the kidney. So actually this special visual care nutrient not only needed by our eyes, also needed by some part of our body. For those parts that we have a small capillary or small tiny blood vessel, so this is important. And we also contain some mineral and vitamin in this product. And why Kien Eyeplus? In fact, there are not many eye supplement in the market, but there is. But let me share with you why Kien Eyeplus. And first thing, it contains lutein. Lutein is extracted from flora grow, and our lutein extracted in a crystalline form. There might be other lutein product in the market, but our one, when we work with Kien, we actually extract in a crystalline form. Why? Because that is not easy to oxidize. Because remember, this product have a very strong antioxidant property, so it's easy to be oxidized. So, but when you extract in crystalline form, so it's not easy to oxidize. So that is so special about lutein product in our Kien Eyeplus. And this Kien Eyeplus is a combination of West and East, 东西的结合. We have all the West lutein, zeaxanthin. We have all the East product like all the 枸杞子 and all these things. So you were not able to find one eye supplement where it contains so many kind of ingredients from West and East together. And enhanced with Kien Gadoderma 灵芝, that is very special. Although I mentioned the Malaysia version without 灵芝, so please add 灵芝 inside because it actually creates a kind of synergy effect on cell growth. Enhanced with powerful antioxidant to ward off free radical, easy to consume, convenient, effective. Okay, I'll show you how to consume. And before that, let's see who should consume. People who are TV, PC, tablet, and handphone lover. I believe we are all belong to this group, am I right? I don't think anybody can survive without handphone nowadays. People who are heavily use of eyesight for the work or whatever, and a hardcore smoker or drinker, no good. Wear contact lenses, it might generate free radical in the eyeball. People with a very serious myopia or anti-magnetism, actually that is causing more free radical generated in your eyeball or shrink your eye. People aged or above 30 years old, including senior citizens, when there's an aging will kick in. People with macular degeneration, cataract or glaucoma. So this is a group of people who need eye supplements. How to consume? Okay, 2 to 4 sachets a day depend on individual. One sachet of Eyeplus actually have 3 tablets. These 3 tablets actually equal to 6 mg of lutein. Experts say we need 30 mg, okay? So, but we also consume all the colorful vegetable from time to time. So actually 2 to 4 as a maintain will be good. Each time you can consume about 1 to 2 sachets after meals. Okay, actually this product is okay to consume before meal, but it's kind of sour. So we kind of worry that people who have gastric problem, if you consume before meal, it might add on to the gastric problem. So it's okay to consume, good to consume after meal. And you can swallow the 3 tablets together or chew it. My advice is 1 sachet in Singapore and Indonesia, it contains 3 tablets. After you tear the sachet, please consume 3 in one go. Don't leave 1 or 2 on the table because easy to get oxidation. In Malaysia, form is in the, if I'm not wrong, should be a powdery form. So please consume all once you open the sachet. So this is advice for the how to consume. Testimonial, okay. Actually, feedback from people who consume Eyeplus, they always tell me when they consume just a few days, they feel that they actually can see things brighter. So this is one of the feedback when people consume this product. But let's see some of the testimonial extracted from our material. This boy, 5 years old, actually he had eye discomfort and pain, and the father bring him to see eye specialist, but cannot find the root cause. So the father, end of the day, through somebody recommendation, actually bought the Kien Eyeplus for him to consume. He consumed 1 sachet a day. He preferred to bite it and swallow. After consuming about 1 week, the symptom of pain subside. We don't know what's the problem, but I think high chance is that maybe because of free radical or some lack of visual care nutrient. I think our Eyeplus able to address this shortcoming. This is a testimonial from Singapore. This boy actually quite common. Actually, most of the kids, let's say in Singapore, they actually have this myopia, and some of them actually can increase, the degree can multiplying from year to year. And this boy actually every 9 months added 150 degree on the glasses, and he need to change the glasses very frequent. So end of the day, somebody recommended Eyeplus, and actually consumed Eyeplus for 15 months. Actually, not saying that he get rid of the problem, but he slowed down the degree changes. I think this is also one of the very encouraging news. Okay, for adult testimonials, and this one is because of the this lady. Uh, he had to go for LASIK operation to correct the myopia problem. I think advice that if you have myopia close to 1000 degree, you have to do LASIK, or else there's a high risk of retina detachment. After he done this operation, he had this dry eye problem because it's very common. Once you burn off, then you have this dry eye problem. So he started to consume Kien Eyeplus, and very soon, actually, he don't need to use the artificial tears anymore. Actually, the tear film start working very well. This one is a testimonial for the old lady. This one is a aging, very clear-cut aging problem: cataract, blur vision, eye tiredness, eye pain, all the problem. So the doctor said might need to go for cataract removal. So the grandson actually bought the Kien Eyeplus for her to consume. She consumed 3 sachets a day as per recommended. Initially, he had some eye itchiness, but after 3 months, this vertical reaction actually subside, and all the previous eye discomfort disappeared. And surprisingly, when you go back to the doctor again, doctor mentioned that operation might not be necessary. Okay, so actually, end of the day, when we age, this old lady might need operation. The product actually help him to take care of the eyes. Maybe he need only operation at the later part of the day, maybe. So, but this is a function of the Kien Eyeplus. Okay, so I think this, after the testimonial, this is the end of this topic. I hope that this product or information of this product can help you to understand how can protect our eyes.